as a woman, you never put your purse on on the floor.
Exactly. It's the ground is dirty. There's a hook. Hang it.
I was
Like,
like, okay, dead giveaway. It's a dude. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and you're gonna be so excited, even though you can see her. I know
I'm
you all love
back.
her. Everyone always asks for you that you know that. They're like, bring Tori back.
Aw, I love that. I read the comments. They're like, "Oh, my favorite episodes are when she's on," and I'm like,
I know. It's
"Thank
so
you.
great.
I
Sweet.
love
Everyone
being
does.
here. You know, I love
Uh,
you.
I know. I love you too. You're
We all
awesome.
know that."
So we know we love each other. So see, we're not all crazy weirdo trans people. It's
Seriously.
so ridiculous. Like, and we don't all hate each other. It's just unbelievable.
Ugh.
Um, so I asked Tori to come on with me over this bathroom, toilet, whatever you want to call it, debate. Is it even a debate? Is it
No.
a debate?
Talking point. It's just another talking point again.
I,
Same old stuff.
I was telling you before we came on that, I've been talking about this. I'm going to find the poster I did literally over 10 years ago about we need to create gender neutral toilets. It's a poster I made. It had me on it with my cigar and everything. I'm like, I've been doing this for so long.
Yep.
Why don't we have just a gender neutral toilet? I don't understand why even trans people aren't sort of pushing for that, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. I mean, there's the genderless bathrooms that um like it's just a unisex bathroom.
Of course. Yeah, just
Those are
not a
those
man
already
or a
exist.
woman.
Yeah.
Right, they do exist, but like, why? That's why I think this whole debate thing around the toilet is actually absurd, and I think that they're trying. It's not about that. It's about, to me, it's about something else. Now, I'm also going to say, Nancy Mace is kind of doing a lot here that isn't really, I don't think, actually helping it because
No.
she's holding a hard line,
He's
and the
stoking the
trans
fire there.
totally. So, I wish she could also find, but I on the other side of that, I also don't blame her because like the
Sure.
trans people aren't willing to meet in the middle. I'm wondering if
Yeah.
she's willing to meet in the middle. I kind of think she would be if she talked to like people like you and I.
Perhaps, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
she does, like I said, she is very hard line. So I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
if she's willing to build bridges. But again, we see why she's may not be willing to build bridges. I mean,
There you
the
go.
people that are named trans at this point are just like, no, I don't want to talk to you. You're automatically
Totally.
written off because you're trans. And I get it. It's sad. We didn't do that. They did that.
That's right. I mean, we're willing to have I'm even willing not to use the men's room now. And obviously I can, and it's not really about me, but I'm willing to actually use a gender neutral bathroom. And if they were everywhere I went, I would always use that toilet. I don't need to use the men's room. It's not going to make or break my identity, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that
Sure.
just comes with age, or it just comes with, I want to find a space where we can all just stop this, because to me, there's more important things to be
Oh
discussing in the
god,
trans community than our
yeah.
toilet, right?
Not even just in
Wow.
the trans community, just in
Oh,
general. Like,
in our country, in our
oh,
country.
but
But if
we
we,
need to have the conversation around people like you who have lived
thank
experience
you,
in this, yeah,
thank you.
like for decades at this point. I
Yes,
mean, back then,
yes.
was the bathroom even an issue?
Not, no, that's what I always have said. I probably, in the first 20 years of my life, no one ever talked about the toilet. As a trans person, you just sort of did it. We
You
look
just
like
did
you
it.
and I, and we just
Yeah.
went in, and it was respectful trans women like you who don't want to make a problem and just don't even want to be seen. You want to get into
Get
that
in,
stall.
get out.
That's right. You did not want
Exactly.
to be seen in there. It was
And
not an issue.
that's kind of where I come from in the sense of like, yes, I can use gender neutral bathrooms or whatever.
Sure.
I personally now don't feel comfortable using men's spaces
Of
because of
course not.
how I look. I
Yeah.
understand my biology and that I
Hmm.
belong in that space. I get that.
Hmm.
But I at this point, it just seems like a non-issue if I just go do my business and leave because that's
That's
what a
right.
bathroom is for. Like, maybe touch up your makeup or your hair, whatever. If you have a
Whatever.
child, you
Right.
take care of
Right.
your child. I don't, so I'm not gonna speak on that, but
Right.
these are what people say the women's restrooms are for,
Right.
and go. I mean, absolutely. Get in, get out. That's what I do
That's right,
all the
especially as
time.
a trans woman, also because you understand that and your
Yeah,
biology. And I'm going to keep saying it. As you know, I am a female and I did use the women's room. It is different than the men's room. I've used both spaces. They're completely different. They're the
same,
same
same.
stuff that that's me and you both. Great point. So that being said, you see the difference in the woman's room, and it is on some level a safe space, and it
Yep,
shouldn't. Women shouldn't have to fear going into the room and there might be some psychopath. No one's saying trans people are psychos. We're saying that there's a particular group of newer people who are making an issue out of this who do look like men and who are not. Now, that being said, Tori, let's bring up this first video because I think
good segue. That was fun.
that's right, because it really is going to make sense. Now, I want everybody to know that in this video, I chose to remove the audio, and it's that song. What is it called? What's meeting in the
Being
ladies'
in the
room?
ladies' room.
Can
Yeah.
you sing? Yeah, but yo, you're. Can you? Do you know
Can
how
I
it goes?
sing?
Do 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 do.
I heard it. I don't know by heart.
Okay, so anyway, the words are underneath, but I took out the audio. I want everybody to know because I didn't want to deal with copyright and because I knew this was going to be an awesome video. So hold on here 1 second. So these are the trans women, supposedly. Now watch. They're going to go by the sink. How is that a trans
That's a
woman?
man.
That's a man.
That's a literal man. Like,
And there's that James dude.
of
That
course.
James smiling dude right there in the middle going like that. That's that James one that I always do reactions. Can't stand him. Non-binary. So how
Of
look,
course.
they're
Of course.
what are they doing? What are they doing? How is
This
this
is not what.
helping?
Exactly. This is not what. Was that a lady? Was that just a random lady, or is that another trans
So
person?
I don't know. I don't know. They're
That
like
blonde lady? Did you
trans.
see that older
Yeah,
blonde lady?
totally, totally.
Because she's
I
gone. I wonder if that was just like an.
actual lady. Actual lady.
How
What are they doing?
disrespectful.
It's
Like,
gross. What are they doing? It's what if someone actually has to go to the toilet right now? Would you?
oh, that
What if
looks
you had
like
a?
a woman.
You would never go in there if you were a woman right now because you'd be freaked out with all these freaks running around like dancing, and I have to take a dump, and you can't.
Oh my God.
What if
This
you
is
have
not
IBS?
Broadway. Y'all are so gay.
No,
Jesus.
serious. It is so insane. Anyway, stop this nonsense. But
Oh my
what?
God.
Come on. Look at wait. I just want to leave one like I want to get a good shot of like the whole. Look. What's happening? Whose feet are those?
Wait,
There's
there's
feet in the
feet?
air. The feet in the air. Whose feet are in the air? And why? Why? Just why?
How?
Just
Did they do
I
like a
don't.
backflip? When did
That,
that
their feet. This is not okay, you guys. I don't know
happen?
how this is activist. Were you talking about that lady that was this one? Like, where'd she go? Anyways, that's that James freak. This one, I don't know. I don't know. They're just really, it's embarrassing and horrible, and I don't like it, and I find it to be
No.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
And
especially
yeah,
that is
yeah,
literally like the
yeah.
most privileged male thing. We belong in this space. Let's show you how we belong in this space.
But do they? But
No,
do
they don't
they?
belong,
Uh-uh.
and they certainly are not earning
Uh-uh.
any use of it by
No.
rubbing it in the that is disgusting. Such
They're rubbing
narcissistic
it.
behavior.
Oh, it's not, it's misogynistic. It's hateful. It's basically, what are you going to do about it kind of behavior,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
It's so male. Look what
Yep.
we've done. Look what
That's
we
right.
deserve to do.
That's right. I, I,
Girly
I'm
pop,
just,
you are not winning over anyone
no
with that.
one.
Anyone in the
Uh,
middle, anyone that, any turfs that may not be the really, really radical turf.
that's
That's such a
right.
hard term for me now because I am friends with turfs.
Me too.
I don't call them all bad at all. I
No,
know
because you
some nice
understand.
turfs.
You're normal, Tori. You have actual respect for women. You care about women. You know that your rights don't come before. You want to be a woman. So to be a woman, you are respecting the women. I mean, that's
Sure.
what trans people have always done. We understand we're coming into that. So the newer generation thinks it's the opposite, that everyone needs to roll over for them. When in fact,
Yeah,
we have to be the more sensitive ones when we're coming into
exactly.
yeah, I mean, that's how I've really survived in all these years, and have such a great group of non-trans people who respect me. Okay, wait do you all see this one.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh my
I
god,
know.
the last one we did on the Hooters was so
Yeah.
good. People were like saying so many insane stuff about us, like Buck is such a jerk. He's like, I'm like, nope, it was funny. Y'all can't handle it. It's so
I read
funny.
that. People are like, "Why are you so mean?" Here are two trans
Mean.
people ripping other trans people apart. No.
We were not ripping a trans person apart. That was not a trans person. That was these kind of people
Yeah,
who are.
exactly. And they sold their story
That's
to
right.
the media
That's right.
for I mean, we
Yep.
can scrutinize. Thank you.
And also, I'm not going to stand for this shit. I'm not going to stand for it. There's just no way. So, watch
Exactly.
this. Should we say who this person is before or after?
Afterwards.
After. Okay. So, anyway, but this is a trans woman, and this trans woman is an elder in the community, been around for a long time. I would say kind of famous in the community and maybe a little bit outside. I'm not sure. I used to be friends with this person, had some respect for them because they weren't so wing nutty. It seems like they literally lost their mind. So I found this video, of course, doing the same. Let me back up a little bit. It's actually insane. So, oh my God. Okay, so this is a trans woman, by the way, doing the same thing. Watch. Watch. Oh my God. What are you doing? So, what? Showing you that they. Oh, wait. What's that shot? Remember I told you earlier? Look, what's that, everybody? Her purse.
Purse. Why is it on the ground?
All the women who were looking at this were like freaking out. They're like, as a woman, you never put your purse on on the floor.
Exactly. It's the ground is dirty. There's a hook. Hang it.
I was
Like,
like, okay, dead giveaway. It's a dude.
as a biological male, though, like I know to put the purse on the hanger.
Oh my God, I just can't take
Like,
it. It's so
oh my
funny.
god. Why? Okay,
So,
anyway,
so the
moving on.
women were losing their minds, calling Alexandra he, and just like, okay. So anyway, puts the purse on the floor. So making fun, going in the. What is
Why are you
that? I don't get it. I don't like
Is she
making.
sitting
Who
down
does
on the
that?
toilet?
Yeah, that's right. Sitting on the toilet. Who does that? Look at the faces.
Oh,
Ew,
God.
that face actually. I want to go back because that face actually kind of that. It does.
Ugh.
That doesn't look nice at all. It looks
Happy
mean.
Halloween.
It just looks mean. What we were just saying earlier, like, what are you gonna do about it? That's what it looks like to me. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Why? Just why would you do that? How are you helping? No,
It's not how
this is
I
why
wash
women
my
don't.
hands.
This is exactly why women don't want you in the toilet.
Yes. That
Yep,
part.
you're literally giving them everything that they're telling you. Oh, that face. So basically, in the women's toilet, showing you I can be in here.
Ugh.
Doesn't matter. I'm a man, and you can't do anything about it. See
Very
ya.
dramatic gesture.
Yeah, totally,
Yeah.
totally, totally. And then see,
Oh
it
my
was the
god.
women's room, and now I'm shopping.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god, what a goofball! I mean, really, really. So this is her name. I'm gonna say because I'm going to respect Alexandra. Alexandra is a male to female trans person who is an activist and also an actor, I guess, and has been around the was on I think was on that Transparent show.
Was she?
I think so.
Wasn't she also part of like Trantasia, like
Yeah,
way
she's done
back
a
then?
ton of stuff from. She's an elder of the community like me.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
consider her a legend. I had no idea the woke
yeah.
mind virus had corrupted
Got
her to this
got
point.
her. That's right. Totally got her. And she turned into a nutcase and started attacking me, saying all this insane stuff about me. And I'm like, oh, okay, block. But you just opened this up, Alexandra, by looking like an idiot and actually hurting trans rights by making
Yeah,
these. What is the purpose? Do you have any idea what the purpose of this video is?
the same thing. I mean, this is the same thing that all those James and Hope and all of them were doing in the other one, just showing, oh, look, I'm going into this space. Look, no one just says anything. Look how I use the space. And it's like,
I don't understand though. Why would you think something like this is going to help get you to have women? See, the thing is this, Tori,
Right,
you
right.
need women to say, yeah, we want you there. You
Yeah,
actually need them in order for this to work out, right?
yeah,
So
100%. Well, I mean,
how,
in past videos, we haven't talked about this specifically, but we've
yeah,
touched on it, and
yeah,
I've seen comments saying, "Oh," I've multiple comments. This isn't just like one off. I've seen multiple
sure.
comments say, "See, Tori gets it. I would have no problem with Tori in our
That's right.
spaces." And I'm like, "That is,
That's right.
I appreciate that because I know I don't belong there, but
That's right.
they're inviting me to it." And I know they don't speak for all women, but like just the notion of that, that means so much. It's
Because you're
insane.
showing what the point I'm trying to make. You actually respect women. They for these bathroom laws to change, whatever that even means, right? Because I've been using the men's room forever. No one's and there is no law around
Right,
that, right? I mean,
right.
it's just basically the men's room. So like I look like a man, I'm going to go in the men's room. But that being said, and now we have all this insanity happening because these crazy people dancing and doing all this insane shit, like, ooh, what are you going to do about it? Is not help. No woman wants you there, by the way. Every
Ex
time you do
Right,
this, more and more women sign up for no.
right.
Yeah,
Exactly. And
yeah,
it gets posted out there as like, "Look at how we're trans and we're belong in this space, and we're gonna use this space. We are
that's right.
going to use this space whether you like it or not." Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not building bridges.
nope,
Not at
nope.
all.
And you will, and
Not at
Nancy
all.
Mace, I'm torn between that because I really hate how she's just saying some really mean things and she's just going full force. But at the same side, I understand it. I hope I said the other day she called us. I can't say it on YouTube, but the derogatory word.
Mhm.
Annie's. I'll say Annie's with a T. She called us that. And I was like, we've worked so hard for people to stop calling us that. And now she's
Yeah,
using that term again. It doesn't hurt me. I don't care. But, in general, she's using it as a slur and a nasty thing. And, how can I blame her? And then she's like, we've asked you to stop calling us sis and you didn't do it. So now I'm going to
yep,
call you that word. So I'm just like, here it goes. You all brought this on. It
yes.
didn't just come out magically out of nowhere.
Right, exactly. And it comes back. I mean, I'm gonna say this again. It comes back to the respect for the spaces, the
Right.
respect for your own
That's right.
transition,
Right
respecting
on.
your own transition. If you
Right
are
on.
truly a transsexual and you put in the hours and the work and all of the things to respect the spaces you go in,
Yep.
we don't have this problem.
That's right. That's right. We don't. Like I said, I can tell you, I've lived experience that you
Yeah,
love to say, where I have never had the issue. But again, I'm also going to say again, this is a trans woman issue. If you notice, no one's talking about
yeah,
the men's room. No one's again. It's coming down to trans women because we have disingenuous trans women who think that they just get to because it's very male. This is all male behavior. I mean,
yep,
come on.
yep,
Let's just really
yep.
be honest, right? It is male
Mhm.
behavior. Like
Male
we.
entitlement,
Yep.
misogyny, like you
Yep.
said, and j
Yep.
and but it's also narcissism in it,
Yes,
like,
totally.
all
Totally.
those things, which, again, male behavior, so
Male behavior. It's like, look, let's just flip this. If it was the other way around and a bunch of chicks were like coming at the men's room like me, going, we're going to come in, the dudes would laugh at us. To be like, whatever, man, you're not coming in. So
yeah,
that's that.
literally. But, I mean, like, you said it, but I totally agree, like, I get why women don't want men, trans women, in their space. I get it. I mean,
Yep, I
they
do.
have the TRAs and the people that are fighting for our rights or whatever have pushed women into this corner
Totally.
so much and
Yep.
continue to do so
Yep.
that women are fighting back now, and as they should, like,
As they should.
go.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it's not like they're just making stuff up. And they
No.
have every right to push back on this because it's
Yep.
not. No one's trying to. I'm gonna say it. The trans people are not trying to build a bridge. They're saying it's ours. You can't do that. And so let's segue into this next video here. So you're gonna see how they were all at the Capitol pushing and saying and having these signs and I think a
course.
bunch of them got arrested. By the way, thank God. I think it's great they got arrested because they're what point are you people actually trying to make? Seriously, it's a toilet. I
Yeah.
mean, wow. I mean, I remember when I was not passing and I would hold my pee until I got home because I was so scared. I would never use the woman's room, but I wanted to use the men's room, but I knew I couldn't. And I was in that weird kind of space. So I've held my pee for 8 hours, to be honest with you, like horrifying because I was too
Yeah. I mean,
scared to
that's not
go
good
into
for you.
that. Yeah, but these people are not scared to like I don't get it. I actually don't get it because they don't want to conform, I guess. Maybe that's right. They don't want to conform
Well,
to
you
the
were
system.
you were respecting the
Thank you.
spaces.
Yeah, I
And
didn't want to make a
you
big
were
deal.
literally sacrificing your health in the fact
Yes.
of holding that in just
Yes.
to respect the spaces. We need to get back to that.
To
I'm not
that.
saying hold your pee, but
No.
like
But
I'm saying
we can build a
respect the
third
space.
we can actually make a gender neutral. I've been saying it for years. Just make a gender neutral bathroom, a family bathroom, call it whatever you want, and you always have that option to use that, and you don't have to make a big deal about it. So many trans women have been using the women's room for such a long time. No one said a
Yeah,
word about it. You've walked in, walked out, right? You go in, you go to the stall. The last thing you want to do is make a scene, Tori. I'm pretty sure of it.
exactly. Like I
Yeah,
said, you go in, you get out as soon as possible. Like I
like you
I
don't
already
want
know
it.
who I am, so I feel uncomfortable in the space. I
Exactly.
don't want to feel like I'm infiltrating, and all of this
Exactly.
stuff online has made me even like feel that
Yeah.
even more because I know who I am. Like I'm not over here saying I'm a woman, I belong here.
Yeah.
I know
Right.
I'm biologically male. I get it.
Right.
I don't belong here, but
Right.
I only feel safe in here at the moment just to do my business, but then
You
people
can't
turn
use
that
the men's
around.
room. You look like a
Yeah,
lady. You
yeah.
can't use the men's room. And
Ugh,
so that being said, that's what people need to understand. That's why I don't believe what these people are doing is being they're not being genuine.
no,
It's for
disingenuous.
attention and it's to
Mhm.
make people think that there's no trans rights and it's for make people to think that, because you're trans you deserve the world and the red carpet to the toilet, right? It's a toilet. We are
Yeah.
literally talking about a toilet. We're not
Were you
talking about
excrement?
I mean, literally, we're not talking about the food bank where you're being turned away from, right? We're talking literally about the toilet. Okay, so I want to show you this one. Oh, not her.
Ugh.
That one.
Speaker Johnson, Nancy Mace. Our genders are no debate. Our genders are no debate. Speaker Johnson, Nancy.
Our gender is not a debate. Okay.
Is that what
Speaker Johnson, Nancy Mace. Our bodies are no debate. Our bodies are no debate. Speaker Johnson,
our
Nancy Mace. Speaker.
Our bodies are
our
not up for debate. Is that what
yeah,
there's
our bodies are not
up for
for
debate?
debate.
Nancy Mace, right? Nancy Mace.
Johnson,
Our
Nancy Mace. Our genders are no debate. Our genders are no debate. Hey, hey.
oh
Hey,
oh there's two.
hey.
They're saying two things.
Right.
Ho, ho. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Wait. What? They're all so messy, messy, messy.
Are
You're
we
not gay.
pirates? Are we pirates now? What the hell was that?
And
Yo
also, like,
hey,
get the.
yo ho. Like
Wait, it says, what does it say? It says, Congress stop pissing on our rights. What about women? What about women rights? Right? Like, wait a minute. There's more women than there are trans people, by the way. So whose rights are actually being pissed on? That's like,
that's a
no,
good point.
sorry. Yeah, nope. You're the minority, not the majority. And the majority of women do not want you there. So figure it out. Why don't you fight for another bath? Why don't you fight for a tranny bathroom? Oh, I said it. I'm going to have to bleep it out.
Ah, you,
But Nancy
you said
Mace
the
can
word.
say it. Nancy
Yeah.
Mace can say it. I'm going to say it.
I but like when did using the women's space become our right?
Great point. Why is it you're right? And you know what I'm saying? It's not like there's 5 million trans people in the world, right? It's
Yeah,
different than a
not a
than
right.
a it's different to me than the fight civil rights fight. Let's just use the black people, right? I think that's a whole other conversation, but I've seen people sort of use that in a way, and that's our what is it? I think in the Senate thing, the one senator was saying something about black and white marriage. That's totally not. That is not the same thing as talking about trans rights to me. Trans is a small population of people,
Exactly.
right? Yeah,
Actual trans people that are suffering from gender dysphoria and do something about it. Yes. We all know how trans is just way out of
I mean,
control at this
really.
point.
Wait, and those aren't trans people. All those first people you saw dancing around insanely in the toilet, they're not trans people. Those are like complete. I don't even know what they are. Non-binary, trans, mask. I don't
Oh
pass. I
god.
don't have to.
Oh.
I'm a man who says I'm a woman. Get out of my way. Like, really, come on,
But
man.
did you see like the production of it all? Like
Yeah,
it was so like
totally,
camp. It was so
totally.
ballroom scene. Like,
That's
girl,
right.
this is where people piss and shit.
I
Like, what are
know.
you like,
I
hello?
know. I know. That's why
What
I'm
was the name
telling
of
you. I
that
don't
group,
believe
by
it.
the way?
Oh, the people in it. I have an
Yeah.
actual
Well, no, the
screenshot.
group. Like the
Oh,
group
a
of
meeting in
people.
the ladies' room. I think that's. Oh God, it was totally from my time when I was a big old dyke. And oh God, what's the name of them? I can't remember. So if you remember, people put it in the comments, but I can't remember the name of them. It was like three women, I think, or four. Maybe it was
No, I mean
five women.
the people that are protesting. What was the
Oh, I
name
thought
of
you
it?
meant the singing the
I
group.
know. I was like, no,
I'm so
no.
old. Oh no, the people. It's called the Black. Hold on here. I have it. It's not the Black because you said it's similar to the Black Lives Matter. It's
Yeah,
called
that's what I was trying to
Gender
do.
Liberation Movement. The Gender Liberation Movement.
Okay, so
GLM.
GLM, like BLM. Yeah, real
Like
original.
BLM.
Real
Real original.
original. We changed one letter and we're a brand new movement with our own rights.
Yeah, that's
Respect
right.
them.
The Gender Liberation Movement. Wow,
Girl,
really? Come
be
on,
for real.
people. You know, they're just digging a hole. They're digging a huge hole around this whole thing and they're not going to be able to climb out of it. They're not.
When was the gender liberation movement established?
I gotta
December
watch.
December 4th, 2024. Very
Pretty
historic.
much. And then
Very
all they do
historic.
is spend their time in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Like and then that alone.
Oh my
Why are
God.
you taking pictures and video in a public space like a restroom?
You know, the fact that they
Anybody, not
call
just
that.
them. People do
No,
it
I
on
know.
Twitter too. And I'm
I
like,
know. It's
why
gross.
are you taking a picture in a public restroom?
Because they're like that Alexandra person, just in there all smiling, sitting on the toilet, putting her purse on the ground, like just doing a whole, like, what? No one cares. Really? Actually, nobody cares about you. Okay. So, like, now you're just trying to, like, do
Yeah.
something to, like, say, I belong in here. I love bringing you on the ones really that are really specifically about trans women, which is basically everything these days.
Yeah, I mean, God, how male of us to dominate the topics as well, isn't it?
It's
Oh.
even when they chop it off, they still act like
Still about
dudes.
us. It's still about us because we're
it's
men.
it's all about dudes, man. It really is. Okay, love you, Tori. Thank you so much. Thanks
Love you,
everybody
bud.
for joining us. And remember, like, subscribe. You know, helping this channel grow like mad. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys Wednesday on the live, and leave Tori lots of beautiful, awesome messages. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.